One who Dottore. So he'd been collecting fragments of. I had no interest.
So that's why the
Moon Goddess.
What?
I know this is, but this is the only thing.
What do you?
I'd like.
Tholen.
Yes, I can sense that some part of her.
Why don't you go in?
I can't. All I can see is a glimpse of her walking away. In return, no. I'm tired of it.
What do you wish? Is it okay if I?
Love. There.
Even though Mr. Dainsliff felt he had a fight, he said that you betrayed.
Why?
Because.
I know this will sound strange coming from me, but don't.
He kept his word. The abyss is no longer obstructing my path. Is that the Lindis? Hello, Miss the Lindis.
Who are
You can call me
Rerir? My Rerir? Is he well?
He's...
Better than he was.
Others have had a... And I'm not just...
So,
Are you sure you...
yes. This is my opportunity to learn the...
I admire your courage. However, time is... Rerir had seeds, but in the end, beyond that... That's...
Wait! Time...
I know. I intend to...
Without a moon...
You could say...
I see. I often think... And it's not just... I must seem so... Thinking back... Rerir was one of the Venster King's retainers. I wanted to help. At the time, it was only... I couldn't kill... I'm sure it was a... But I was simply... I know I'm never...
How do you plan to help?
Have you noticed that based on my past... I can share what I've... I think you just might... Also, the documentation was... I have no way of...
Understood.
I'm the one who should be... About Rerir.
It wasn't your...
That's not true, but enough about that. And may the outside world never have to experience pain like this again. Rerir? You're there, aren't you? I can't... And then sit for a while. Just like we did when we first met.
How long have I been walking? How much further till I reach the end? Is there even an end to be found? Everything's getting blurry. Are you all right? Have you...
Did the moon moons just disappear.
The world is a vast and ancient...
Miss Nicole explained that the moon goddesses likely perished in the War of Funerary Flame. The moons themselves were also destroyed.
Am I missing something then?
Why do their birthplaces differ?
Also, remember what Sandrone said?
Technically, the result of the scan, in other words, this piece of information...
Yep. We have no way of staying up to date on whether she's... But at least she's trying. Yeah. She's a tough cookie. And a sore loser. As much as it pains me to say it, we've got no chance of that maniac is going to devour everything in his path until... I'll be frank. Our only hope of defeating this false god is with a real moon goddess on our side. And I know that even she was no match for him when he attacked.
We're not giving up on saving her, whether she can defeat Dottore or not.
Right. Don't worry, Miss Sandrone. We're all...
No one's trying to argue that we can only justify saving our friend because it will help save the world.
So...
Absolutely.
Duh! Yes, I know. You don't need to labor the point. I knew that the moment I came running over with my documents that I was... I've been working on it constantly. But I think I'm still lacking certain... I'd probably get there if I could continue my calculation.
Computing power?
No, the issue isn't energy, it's
That's a tricky...
René de Petrichor of the Nazissenkreuz Ordo once foretold the fate of the world. But I don't know how he... However, that won't work for me. His methodology was vastly different from my own. Ugh, this is so annoying. If I'd known we'd run into a bottleneck like this... Well, no, the design bureau's a bust as well.
Oh, what do we do then?
You don't get it, do you? I'm trying to calculate the fate of an entire world here. And I need accurate results. Ahem. Anyway, time to shelve the discussion on technical difficulties. Being a killjoy isn't very...
Either way, we've done what we can. Rest well, everyone. Remember to let us know if anything new comes up.
Hawkeye is...
Let's go somewhere a little... You know that Dory went back...
Yeah.
Things aren't looking good for Notcry. Wolf or giant serpent to devour the moon. He's always wanted to get his greedy hands in the desert of Sumeru. There is a chessboard built by King Deshret, also known as Al-Ahmar, but creating games and setting rules. Now he has the Trilunar Authority. His power is leagues beyond the common people. I don't think there's any point in other nations rushing to the front line. Either way, Dory will inform Lesser Lord Kusanali. The Seven will have some recourse available. If nothing else, they're protected. So on the bright side, even if not
That's good to know.
there's a word for people who refuse.
Maybe it sounds greedy to you. And probably not. Battles are fleeting. But the will to fight is a long-term commitment. Give up.
Why do you always feel the need to do the right? I mean, who's gonna criticize?
Don't take this the wrong way, but... Dottore said some...
Not necessarily. It's less about belief for me. I just want to know how...
You look kind of worried.
If your arch-nemesis was about to achieve their ultimate goal...
That's true. Still, you're calmer than I expected.
Obviously, I have to admit that my past self was a wreck. Inasmuch, I know I'm not gonna get it by acting alone. If the world's taught me anything, too bad it never taught me any other virtues, though.
So...
I'll get to that.
Just like Paimon said...
How much do you trust? This is a serious question.
Although she's with the Fatui, she has her own... I see no reason not...
If you... In that case, the three of... It can be solved.
How much?
Sometimes your heroism really back... Come on. Let's go talk to her. Miss Androne, Traveler.
Hey there.
Paimon's here too! She was just helping them sort through the... That was fast.
Well, you said it was urgent.
Albedo,
I see. If I might ask.
I needed to predict the future of the entire world. But I've run into some teething issues since... of the...
I see. I'll have a look at it.
About that, it's been so...
Oh, with the Travelers?
Actually, you're not wrong.
Was it Hat Guy?
Yeah, it was him.
Wow! Go, Hat Guy!
But where is he?
Come with me.
Hat Guy?
Hat Guy! No response. I guess he's in hibernation.
Hat Guy mentioned that he was a puppet. It seems that his functions are currently shut down. I presume this has something to do with the solution to your computing problem.
That's right. He and the Traveler came to see me. Wait, what? You have a solution?
Would you calm down? Why do
Excuse me? How would you know? You shouldn't be so quick.
Oh, please.
Where does a mere student get that kind of...
I've actually published more papers than you. Not that status counts for much. Even Paimon's applied for academia admission.
Huh? Are you serious?
See? This is why I can't be bothered to explain myself.
Okay, fine. I'll hear you out. So,
This world itself is constantly processing.
easier said than done. Wait, is that what you're suggesting?
You should be able to tell that
Yeah, I noticed. The technology, though.
Conrian, to be precise. Puppets need an energy source and processing power.
You.
The Traveler and I have talked it over. She's willing to It was built using wood from a silver white tree.
Conrian technology and Irminsul. Are you sure about this? A puppet without its core will cease functioning completely.
I can put two and two together.
I won't lie to you. This...
Doesn't matter.
Did you two actually talk this...
Yes, we discussed it. Let's give it a shot, shall we?
Honestly, I have no clue where this kid even came from. But for whatever reason, he lent me his core to use in my formula. I'm very close to finishing my calculations now, and the core is currently in use. This is what the core looks like.
A silver white branch.
Is Hat Guy gonna be okay?
He's not gonna die, right?
In theory, he should be fine. Beyond that, all I can say is that I'll...
I think I know why you called us here now.
Correct. He said that the only ones he trusts here are you two. And the Traveler. And the Traveler will have other work to do.
He will have our undivided...
Aww.
On a more positive note, things are
The worst case scenario with a core removal is either a system reset. A core is completely different from a heart. It's like another vital organ entirely. I never, but in the end, it turns out the core was more useful to me. Do you think there's any difference between a puppet and a human? If not, then this would just be another samsara. I have already experienced both. Part of me wonders whether I'm only capable of making this decision because I've become a real human.
Sandrone will succeed, won't she?
She will.
That's right. And I'll protect you all.
Call me Sonnet. You have the same power as Canon. Oh, goodness. You recognize me?
Columbina.
Hyposelenia.
It was...
Friends.
Huh?
Oh, sorry. You must be
Do you mean the other two moon?
Wow, you sure know a lot. Oh, it's alright. You could say we were too prepared. When did you get here? How long has it been?
I can't say for sure, but it feels like it's been forever.
I see. Are you feeling alright? You look a little unwell.
I can hold out a while longer.
We don't have far to go. The place where my sisters and I are based is just up ahead. Don't worry, they're both really nice. I'll introduce you. Sisters! I'm back! And look who I've brought with me. It's our lovely little sister.
The pleasure is all mine.
Allow me to introduce you. This is Arya, and this is Canon. Goddess.
Hello, Columbina.
It's fine.
You seem shy.
Could you tell me where... Please.
This is where Tevat's original ruler, the Dragon King Nibelung, imprisoned the moon goddess.
What?
You're scaring her, Canon.
No, please.
Nibelung, our original master, created us in the distant past.
But he left this world and traveled into the dark universe beyond.
Day and our duty in the heavens.
The great ruler of the firmament.
The heavenly principles.
Is that what later generations call them? I see. But we coexisted in peace.
Slowly, however, we came to realize that our guest had a growing desire.
And you didn't...
No. There was an order to the rules they set up that Nibelung never taught us. We wanted to know if this order would bode good or ill for... All right. Canon and I wanted to know. Sonnet was against it from the outset.
Later, we discovered that this great ruler of the firmament bore an almost paranoid hostility toward the desire of certain life forms to seek power. They would even cast down celestial nails as manifestations of their power, to punish the civilizations of the world below.
Only this was far beyond mere punishment.
Right. Their rules brought order, but the price people paid for merely testing the limits of those... I did everything in my power to help the
ancestors of the Frost Moon Scions were some of the...
But just when we had decided to take countermeasures, the dragon...
And so began the war.
So, that's the name the world...
Well, who won in the end?
As far as I know, the heavenly principles won. And the world's original master.
And what of them?
You can tell us the truth, Columbina.
The eternal and iridescent moon.
So death finally came.
But...
A moon goddess cannot live without her moon, Columbina.
She's right. That's why
Our souls may endure within this lunar palace, but...
Then we shall disappear the moment we depart from it.
I'm sorry.
There's no need to apologize. If anything, we owe... If only we decided to act soon.
All the more reason not to spend this time. Instead, we should focus our efforts on how we might help our future.
Sorry.
Don't you see, Columbina, your story is not yet over. Is that not why you are here?
It's done. Initiate numerological array. Continue running primary process. Calculate the world's fate through extrapolation. And identify nodes. Secondary process? Scan for moons. Still 4. Wait, let me think. Is it possible that there's something I've been misunderstanding about the moons all along? Variables. Variables in the world. I know where potential variables within the world come from. So what about the moons? Are there any variables there? Like their life or death, for instance. What if being alive or dead makes no difference to a moon? But that's so strange. Even immortal gods can die. Why would the moons... Wait! I've got it. If alive or dead is considered a variable, we might have had this wrong the whole time. Initiate secondary process. Scan again. This time filtering out interfering perimeter, moon marrow. I don't care if they're natural or artificial. Why? It says 3 moons still exist in Teyvat, even after redo the scan. Narrow the results to living moons and real moons. No, why? Why is it still... What is this, Columbina? Has the world lied to us? Or are you the one pulling the wool over our eyes?
So, you think that the moon's reflection might be where
Yes, it would explain a lot. Such as why that space would respond to a moon goddess's power. It would also explain why Miss Columbina has been unable—
In the messages she sent, Columbina promised us she'd find a—
The fact that she still has yet to reappear in this world indicates that returning from that place—
So you're saying, if she could—
Yes, she certainly wouldn't leave it. I've been giving this some thought, and I've come to believe that Luanatar might be an anchor that she— This could also explain why Luana—
Sounds like a plausible theory. If that's the question is...
Hello? Listen up! Not only is Columbina alive, but she may well exist in a form... I'm still unclear on the details.
Truly amazing. Oh.
I'm sure we all feel the same. And
I'll keep my calculations going and try to find some way of coordinating with her. But that's not an excuse.
How can the dead moon still live? And Luanatar...
It's...
Our authority is linked to the most fundamental rules of Teyvat.
I didn't realize that when you said friends.
Have you?
Of course. Between us?
It's like the center of a whirlpool.
In that case,
Sorry?
there are passages through which you can make small-scale change. Or am I the only one who can use those passages?
Kuvaki.
You don't know? It's...
Oh. Well, it's true that the moon's first rose, but there is no difference in the elemental energy.
What?
Could you show us some of this Kuvaki?
Okay.
Isn't that just your power?
What? But it's everywhere in Notcry.
How curious. This...
Let alone influence living creatures. So, how exactly...
This is so strange. Why would...
Columbina, you're looking...
Yes. If I am to help my friends...
You mean...
This sounds... The 3 moons' powers are not mutually compatible. Concentrating them...
I know.
Even so, let's say Nibelung constructed this realm specifically to prevent us. No moon goddess can leave this place.
What if...
Where do we even start? How are we supposed to figure out what we're meant to do to help Columbina?
Columbina?
If she really got to the beginning of time in there, how do you don't think she'd write it?
Seems Columbina may not talk a lot.
Let's review what this is the Columbina who fought alongside. She knows our personalities, our ways of doing things. So, if she wanted to tell. Oh. Traveler, you once said that those golden rip. What if Columbina left Luanatar here if she is part?
And you can really see past events.
Oh, I know. Looking at Rerir's past in Conria was already enough of a it'll surely blind me. But it's our only chance. This is the only way.
Boss.
We spoke about this once, a long time ago. Do you remember?
But...
What's wrong? I'd be overjoyed if I were you. This day's come a lot earlier than either of us expected. I need to know you'll honor our agreement,
Yes.
Are you sure you don't?
What is there to think through? I should have gone blind after our battle with...
Then at least... And if you really do lose...
Oh, please, anything but that. I was actually ready to go through it.
As if I could ever scare you.
All right, enough chit.
All done.
Good. Now give me some space. Come on then, little one. Show me what happened in the past.
Between the Trilunar Authority, Kuva, I think I might know how to get back. Time to go talk it over.
Here. What of your plans? You can't exactly leave oracles. Nothing can escape this place. And even if you found... never find the message you left.
No.
Come again?
They will find my message.
I'm not following.
It's quite simple. First, I will leave my soul here.
I see it.
Your soul? You mean you're a divinity?
Yes. I once left a portion of my soul in the future. One so small that this prison in this very moment, when the time comes, I believe
just as gravity can...
Exactly. In the future, where I came from, the moon has been cast beyond the false sky in a similar way. I can feel a connection to the soul fragment I left behind even now. My friends can use it to detect my presence.
But how do you just leave your soul here? Is that...
On my way here, I met an ordinary mortal. Her body is long gone, but her soul remains. And before that, I encountered me, whose entire soul survives here.
So, perhaps this space is specifically designed...
Still, even if your body can escape, would it not just be a lifeless husk without the soul inside? Wait, is that what you meant when you...
Yes. I shall turn my body into moonlight. That power shall protect the land and quietly blend into it, awaiting my soul's return in the future. However, I cannot do this on my strength alone. I would need your help to do this.
Oh, dear sister, you need not be so formal. As I said before, we are but remnants of a body. You, on the other hand, were born alone in that distant future and you have walked a long and lonesome road, don't forget, we are your sisters, your family.
Arya's right. Actually, I've always wanted a little sister. Now, I finally get to be the big...
Ken?
I'm sorry. I know this is a bold request.
Oh, no, I was just... You cannot imagine how happy I am for the three of us, whose purpose in life, if your plan can save them. Besides, the three of us have been together since the day we were born. I could never abandon them to live on alone without them.
Canon.
Still,
Certainly.
Why do you cover your eyes?
Yeah, I was curious about that too. But it seemed personal, so...
I wish to hide my feelings.
I see. Perhaps that decision saved you from ever having to see the false sky again. But at the same time, promise me this, Columbina. I'm sure that you know this already, but that is your true home. Give me your hand, Columbina. Arya, son.
Okay.
All right.
We once were the songs sung for eternity.
We once were the tides in the great...
We were the messengers of madness and inspiration.
We are souls awake. Yes. From this moment on, she is the Tri-Lune Goddess, the one and only moon goddess of this world.
Thank you. Thank you, my sisters.
Now go, and do what you...
Be aware that we cannot grant you the power of the three moons beyond these prison walls.
I understand.
Sisters, oh, my body, it feels...
Now that we have given up our power and authority, our bodies are merely mortal shells. This prison is
It's okay, Sonnet. The end must come for every god, just as it does for every human.
We have one final request. Could you use the three moons now that we have lost our power? It's just... We would...
Of course. Sonnet, don't... I wish I could tell her not to give in to the abyss. Not to be afraid. Don't forget. I'm so glad to...
I'm okay. I'm not a...
It looks like... This is goodbye, sisters.
Goodbye, Columbina.
Take care of this world in our stead.
I will. And now, it's time for me to bid farewell to... May it become the moonlight that keeps... So this is why Notcry was not always home. It only appeared after I poured my body out upon this land. And Kuvaki responds to me because... And the golden energy I've encountered on my way here was, in fact, that very soul, which I am about to leave here to guide. O power Tri-Lune, eternal moonlight. my Columbina hyposelenia, lay aside my body. Let it be cast into the dark night to illuminate the future. May it be a companion to all who dwell beneath the moon. Until the time comes for me to return home.
That was crazy! Were we even allowed to see that? Is anyone? Oh, can you still see? How many fingers am I holding up?
I see 2 fingers, and a look of sheer terror on your face.
Truly astounding, Miss Nefer. Your eyes have glimpsed the very ends of the world, and yet they remain. Or is the credit for this miracle due to Miss Lauma? It seems that even no match for your medical skills.
Surely you jest, Mr. Flint. I suspect and purposely set aside some of her power in the... There is always a great price to...
She chose the perfect method of getting a message to us. Though her eyes were always shut, despite being separated by time.
We still don't even know if she's okay right now. But as long as there's a chance we can do something, we'll fight to make it happen.
We'll get you back somehow, Columbina.
Well, based on the information we now have, let's figure out our next moves.
Thanks to these gentlemen, we have a much clearer picture of the situation. The civilian population has been moved.
Miss Androne.
So far, so good. I'll keep seeing how far I can push the system.
There's still a long
Our plan is clear.
There's just never enough time, is there? Time is...
All right, we'll do our part too.
Yeah.
Albedo's theory says that elemental energy can dilute the light realm, but I'm no expert in building elemental defenses. Sounds like something out of the advanced elemental theory section of the library. Whew.
You seem quite troubled.
Well, yeah. I mean, who doesn't get a little flustered when they're completely...
You were the very picture of confidence back when you approached the Hexen Circle.
Yeah, I could have been faking it through that whole meeting for all you know. Who's to say I'm not just a ball of nerves in a charming and gregarious package?
Oh gosh, really? I'm so sorry, I had no idea. Well...
Still, I was much more in my comfort zone than I am here. At least in Mondstadt, you can cry for help from a cliff top and actually stand a chance of summoning Barbados himself. Things have never looked bleaker than they do now. If we don't...
Oh, you think so? Actually, yes.
It's a shame.
Don't put too much pressure on yourself. Tevat has been many times in the past, but it also gave us you, didn't it?
It's not like I'm anyone special.
I disagree. Every human born in this world is special. We angels have always believed that.
In that case, this humble human being has a big favor to ask of you.
I thought you might say that.
I'm sure Alice, in her great wisdom, sent you here precisely to help us in this difficult...
Well, that has less to do with her with...
Of course, of course. Well, the thing is, these elemental defenses we're about to build, I don't think it's a question of if they'll fail, but when. Durin's findings from his patrols make it clear that Dottore is constantly expanding his territory. It's not realistic to completely stop him encroaching on the rest of Nagcry. Rather, our goal should be to stall him for as long as possible. If Miss Sandroni's calculations are correct, well, they're the closest thing to certainty we have in this situation, so let's assume they are. Anyway, her calculations suggest that our best hope for victory lies in Miss Columbina's return. It's up to us to slow Dottore's advance and buy time for her to...
Are you asking me to help you with building the
No. I'd like... When he eventually reaches us, we will have to fight him. You're an angel...
Oh. Can I take it that you're triggering the terms you fought for during our
Well, technically those terms were about protecting Mondstadt.
You're cashing in on this much sooner than I'd imagined.
Well, yeah. The way things are going, I might not get another chance.
Very well. The mages have heard the knight's plea, and we will respond. To tell the truth, Alice and I had already discussed how we might help you all.
This is... wow.
It's been many long years since I had a chance to dazzle humanity with a little divine intervention. Anyway, Knight of Boreas, please accept this gift and go now. May the angel's blessing deliver you safely to your destination.
Sandroni! How are things going?
Glad you asked. You two are about to become the first people to lay eyes upon my masterpiece. Or should that be the first person and the first, specter?
Hey!
Whatever.
Wow!
This meter displays the progress of my formula. Currently, it's still making the most important connections. Once it's finished running, I'll deliver it right to your side. And then, we can finally bring Columbina back.
What do you mean, deliver it? Can't you just tell us over the Dodo communication?
You're such a greenhorn. This isn't the kind of formula you solve in math class. It's a highly complex algorithm capable of constructing a framework of rules. be here all day if I start trying to explain it. All you need to know is the formula must be completed before we can bring Columbina back. I'll share the data with you. Nicole's agreed to let me use her information channel, so we just need to use the Dodo communication device like so. And... there. Now you can check in on my progress.
Wow! Look at that! You're amazing, Zandrone.
About time you recognized my genius. Took you... Anyway, that's all from me. You should check on the others if you have time. Make sure we don't have... That might sound harsh to you, but close supervision is a common practice in a Fatui. Not looking to catch anyone out. I'm kinda stuck here while the formula's running, so I need you to be my second pair of eyes in the meantime.
Thankfully, Miss Nicole has come to our aid. Nasha Town is now looking very well defended.
Golden Flame. Yes, that's Nicole's power, all right. Based on the latest message from Grandmaster Varka, the situation should be more stable with her assistance.
Albedo! Durin!
Hello there.
Are you well rested?
That's good to hear. As per the plan, as Dotori's energy field expands, it's
We fought side by side many times. I believe this time will be no different.
As Dotori's energy...
We fought side... I believe this...
Traveler, Paimon. Fairly well, if I do...
Ooh.
To be honest, I am not usually fond of exercising my full strength. For one thing, it's hardly conducive to maintain... I am conserving my strength until the moment...
Seeing you get into the zone like this really puts Paimon at ease.
I consider it and rest well.
Yes, Miss Moonchanter? What are you staring at?
You always address me in the strangest ways. Lady Moonchanter 1 minute, Miss Moonchanter the next.
Yes, and? Are either of those incorrect?
Not as such. It's just that I simply call you Nefer nowadays.
Uh-huh. That's my name. What's your point?
The point is I don't add any honorifics or title.
Meaning what?
That...
Is that how you see it? And I thought I was the...
Nefer! Wilma!
Paimon!
Just swinging by to check in on you.
Don't worry about me.
And I give my all to yes. All done. You're both in good shape.
You're welcome. You'll have your work cut out for you.
Paimon will keep an eye.
I'm glad to hear it.
Sure thing.
Here they come.
As we expect.
Get ready, everyone.
Take your positions.
Let's begin.
I'm at the ready.
Be silent. Observe. To dust. Be silent. Another one. To dust. 5.
Go!
Your turn. Your skull!
You poor lost lamb, for the everlasting. It all adds up. These creatures cannot stand against us. Oh, fighting talk. Just don't let your guard down.
Moment of birth. Decay! New life! Get back! That was easier than I thought.
Naturally.
What do you mean? Is it because as created beings go, we're of a higher level than them?
With one heart, we pray. It all adds up.
People have always used fire to drive away wild beasts.
Wouldn't a lantern work just as well?
You read my mind, my dear friend. I was just about to say that.
All right then, dear friend. Bring the light!
You're looking well. I trust you've had a good couple of days.
Dottore.
It's actually a good thing, in my view. If the subjects of my experiment were to die prematurely, it would throw quite a wrench in the works. And so, I must thank you all for your resilience. We are no longer on the same level, but you are nonetheless worthy of my respect. A creator god should... And in any case, it is only right that before I end your lives, the world is informed... The experiment begins. With the marrow of the three moons in my hand, behold the false moons fall!
Wipe out!
For the everlasting curse.
The long sleep beckons. That's more. Did you honestly think that would hit me? Good. Keep it up. I reverse.
No more lies.
Entropy. You barely
With one
managed to
heart,
touch my
we
lever.
pray. You poor lost lamb.
Be silent. Beware the creatures of the night.
Like an ant in my palm.
Oh. I've been moved inside another space. And it's sealed off. seems like Dottore intends to trap us here. There's no exit. Our endurance is about to be put to the test.
Boys, protect us.
Water jet!
It all adds up. It all falls into place. Can't hide the truth.
Keep it that small, like it. You cannot
It all
face me.
adds up. Move. Stay your hand.
Moon's remnant. With the marrow of the three moons in my hand, behold the false moon's fall! Tell me, where will you try scurrying off to next?
Looks like Dottore has opted for a divide and conquer strategy. But we will not allow him to triumph. Now we'll pray for our victory.
Can't hide the truth.
How dare you!
No more lies. Seek within.